What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and we're here talking about the UFC 4 career mode trailer. I already made a video on things I saw, but I want to make a video on one specific thing, one thing we all want more than anything in this world, and that is to have press conferences, weigh-ins, pre-fight and post-fight talks. Talk during the weigh-in, talk at the press conferences, choose what we say, and actually have a bit more immersive in these press conferences and weigh-ins, and we're going to be talking about that today. Just a small disclaimer, the trailer could be very misleading like UFC 3 was. Hopefully it wasn't. I'll also be showing clips from why I think this will happen. So let's jump into the video. Alright, so I'm thinking we finally will. We're finally going to be able to choose how we act at least weigh-ins, and how we act in press conferences. And I'm going to be listening on things why I believe that, and you guys may disagree. You might well say, you know what, good point. You know, they want this game to be the best. That's what they want. They want this one to be the best one so far. They know the reception, the reaction they got from UFC 3 with the misleading trailers. Are they going to pull that one again? I don't think so. I would be gutted if they do pull that one again. And if you look in the trailer, I'm going to put it on the screen here, they have different reactions for the weigh-in. For Kevin Lee, it's angry, like you guys are beefing with each other. For Lawler, Robbie Lawler, you shake hands with him. Face off, boom. For Diaz, it's back to being angry. You know, I don't see it happening like that randomly. I think you choose how you want to be with this opponent. You say things online, you say things in the press conference, you say things in the weigh-in, you choose how it is, and your actions leading up to the weigh-in and leading up to the face-off is probably what determines if you have an angry face-off, a calm face-off, a real brawl face-off, a kind of a beef face-off where you just kind of breathe heavy, look dead into each other's eyes kind of thing. I think, everything's going to lead up to that. Whereas UFC 3, the weigh-ins and the presses were only very angry and also misleading in the trailer. But the whole career mode, it's just, you always just have that little face-off, whether it's the weigh-in or the press conference, with your rival, and it's kind of boring. Like, it was always very stale. Like, you know what I mean? Like, UFC 3 become very similar, and the trailer was incredibly misleading. Whereas this one, I think, how much they're focused on what you say, what you do, how you act, I think that is going to make a big difference, and I think they would definitely be silly if they left out the opportunity for press conferences, weigh-ins, pre-fight and post-fight. Looking through it again, one thing I noticed is at the weigh-in, DC is standing there holding a mic. I know that's what Joe Rogan normally does in real life. You know, when you have main event fights, he'll face off and he'll go, welcoming Conor, the notorious Conor McGregor, and he'll come up, and Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov, and then he'll come up, then he'll talk to Conor, and they'll have a face off. They'll talk to Conor, then he'll talk to Khabib, and I'm gonna smash your boy kind of thing. That's what he does. So I'm thinking, because Joe Rogan's not in the game, DC's taken that place, and he's gonna announce you at the weigh-in. He's gonna say, we're welcoming Studdy and welcoming Robbie Lawler, welcoming Nate Diaz, whatever it may be. Then I think it's going to go from that. You're going to then choose how you act at the weigh-in. I think even when you're weighing in, I like to think they let you kind of, flex or however it may be, or just kind of Alistair over him, just stand there looking all buff, or if you want to McGregor scream at the crowd, then I think he'll come over and question you. That's what I'm hoping for. I think if you're a main event fight, he'll come over and question you, and it builds up that fight bit by bit by bit, because the hyping a fight is not just done on social media. It's done at the weigh-ins, it's done at the press conferences, it's done on embedded. Every little thing hypes up a fight. The beef gets more and more and more, and it hypes up the fights more and more and more and more. And I think that's one thing that they need, and that's one thing I'm really excited for. Like, I think that's one thing they're going to be doing. Also, I know it's a really silly point to point out, DC standing there in the back, but I never noticed that much detail in the background of the UFC 3 cutscenes. I could be wrong, but I never noticed that much detail of, how it looks like you have been announced and the weigh-in is actually real, and, Dana White is there. I'm hoping it's not misleading, and in my general idea is they're all focused on being unique. That's the whole point. They want this to be a unique experience for everyone, and they've got things like how you act in sparring, how you act in social media, everything like that. Like, especially the sparring, that's really in depth. The sparring thing is super in depth, and so is the social media handle. It's really in depth. So why would they stop at the presses and the weigh-ins? It wouldn't make sense to stop there. They might as well just add that bit more and push it and just say, let's make the best UFC game ever. But those are my thoughts, and also kind of my hopes to why I think there will be presses and weigh-ins, and you'll be able to choose how you act at each of those. And at least, mainly, more importantly, I'm hoping for that. But we just got to keep our fingers crossed, guys, and hope that this is truly one of the most in-depth, detailed UFCs we've ever experienced. And I really hope we do get this option in weigh-ins and presses. Watch the trailer back, guys. Let me know what you think, if you think they're going to do that. You know, I think my point of, you know, how you act in sparring and social media is so important to them on this game. Why would you stop at the presses and the weigh-ins? It just wouldn't make sense in my opinion. But you never know. They could let us down. You know, so far the game looks fantastic, but I just hope that little bit of detail is added into the game, gives us that a bit more experience, and feeling like a real MMA fighter, which is what the career mode's supposed to do. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.